So next we're going to go over some loose leash walking. And before we go through doorways, I like to have my pup give me a sit and a stay. And it's basically the way that Maven will say please before she gets to go about her business. Maven, sit, stay. So I didn't release her with a free cue, or a free command, so we're going to get her back. Maven, stay. Free. Good. So she did one better where she actually lied down. No, you did good. You did so good. And so that's very, very good. So you notice here she's going to be super excited to go out the front door. I'm going to give it. Oh, very good. So I was going to say, if she won't get out of my way here, then I can tell her space and have her back up. Maven, space. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Maven. Free. Sounds right. I said free and she popped up. She was kind of in the motion. Let's actually give her another shot. It was not bad, but let's she can do better. Maybe. Maybe. Touch. Good girl. Good girl. Maybe. Come. Maybe. Maybe. Come. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Stay. Free. Good girl. Very good girl. So that's always going to be tricky. She gets super excited as soon as we go out the front door. So I really want to work with her. So I have some tension in the leash. We're not going to go anywhere. Whenever we get tension in the leash, she's doing that to me right now. So we're not going to move forward. And actually, I'm going to have her come back towards me. So if I've got tension in the leash, I never move forward. And at that point, I could actually take a step back if I need to, and I would just pull her towards me, and ideally we just say her name and she comes on back. If she won't pay attention because we got too much going on, we could just take a step back and she'll come back towards me. Good girl. But well, you did that on your own accord on that one. Good job, sweetie. You're kind of amazing. Baby. Good girl. Just kind of letting her get her good girl. Get her wiggles out there. Basically just letting her know. Maven, touch. We're not going to move forward unless she sticks with me. And I saw her kind of circling behind on my wrong side there. So I wanted to give her a touch exercise, give her a targeting exercise. So we're feeling a little rambunctious, but we came back to our side. Good girl. Good girl. So if she needs a little bit, good girl, a little bit more reinforcement, that's fine. I'd say we can click a little bit more frequently if need be. Just having a excited day. We got a lot going on. Good. I thought she was just about to get ahead. I was gonna stop there, but she came back. One thing you'll notice here, she loves to sniff here, and I don't like that. She stopped focusing on me. She's completely forgot I'm here. Maybe. So we never move forward if we've got if we've got tension in the leash. And Maven, I'll say her name. Step one, get her to come on back to me. And if she does it too often, then I would take a step backwards. And then if she does it again, then I just change directions on her. I don't like that. Maven. So I don't like it that she was like a step out ahead. If it's for like, you know, a pace, it's not the end of the world. Good girl. But she was just continuing to cruise there. Sorry, we got you wrapped under your arm. Maven, change directions on her here. I don't like that. She just stopped focusing on me. So we got some sniffing going on. Sniff, sniff. Oh, good. I was gonna say, okay, come. Good girl. Maven. Good. Good. So reinforcing when she sticks by my side. Give her clicks, click and treat when she hangs out by my side. I like to click for, like there, eye contact. I love that. And once she's solid, meaning she's always sticking by your side, and you've got no problem, she's just very, very consistent, then you can start to increase the amount of paces between clicks and treats, more and more steps. So, you know, 5 steps, click and treat, 6 steps, click and treat, 7 steps, and just keep giving her more and more steps between clicks and treats. But in the near term, a lot of reinforcement is fine. So let's see if round 2, basically we're going on the same path that we did last time. It's even a little bit better than it was. So we've already sniffed that same area. She's doing better. But I didn't like what I got from her last time. She's doing a little bit too much, getting out ahead of me. This is much, much better. This is really what we want to see here. She's sticking with us. And ideally, we don't have to even request it. I don't have to say her name over and over again. And Maven. Good girl. So ideally, but that's fine if we have to say her name in the near term. Good girl. Keep her engaged. But I was really appreciating that I wasn't having to say anything there. She's just doing it on her own accord. It's very, very good. Good girl. Very good. So this is much, much better. Maven, you doing so good. Yes, you are. Now we'll just change directions just because I want to see if she'll follow after me after we go this way. Now, yes, good girl. So this is much, much better. This is really what we're looking for. Yes. So we're doing a little sniffing. Sniff. Sniff. Okay. So, telling her she can sniff. But then, let her know she's done. I say okay when I've let her have a period of sniffing and I'm over it and it's time for us to continue walking. Very good, my sweet. So this is better. This is much more successful. Maybe. Good girl. This is what we're looking for here. Perfect. That first attempt was okay. This is much, much more improved. Good job, lady. And so they're not like robots. I mean, obviously you're gonna get different responses on different days. I've had, after it rains, there's a lot of great smells in the air that can be very distracting. The last tip that I'll give for Maven was we did a bunch of relax on a mat in the front yard. Maven, touch, just to get her comfortable with the front. She was getting kind of anxious as soon as we got out there. So, oh, good girl. So doing relax on a mat in your area will really help her to relax with all the new smells and sights and everything. So I certainly encourage you to do some relax on a mat. Oh, there's my daughter. There's Gracie. All right, we will sign off here.